Hey guys, and welcome back to the West 4th and Long podcast, coming to you from West 4th Street, downtown Cincinnati. As always, brought to you by Koch Sporting Goods and Chatterbox Sports. I am Eric Cook, that is Ryan Cook, Patrick Eicholt down there, and this is fresh off the streets of Gatlinburg, Jason Bruckman. Thanks for finally being here for one of these.
Well, it's a pleasure.
It's really not, I know. He really doesn't want to be here for this, but, you know, he's contractually obligated. We have a lot to get to today, a lot of nonsense, a lot of, I don't want to call it news, but a few fun things to talk about. The first thing we want to bring up is the Bengals finally got Shamar Stewart signed. Does anybody care up here? Is it even worth talking about?
I don't think so. I mean, no.
No.
They got it done. Let's just see what he does on the field.
Boom. Moving on. That's our Bengals segment for the week. We're going to go on to the Reds because the Reds are still relevant. They took 3 straight against Tampa Bay over the weekend. So that puts them at, well, still the same place, right? 3rd place in the National League Central. The Cubs and the Brewers. Are we at the point now, before we get into whether they're buyers or sellers, can they catch either one? Are we playing for that last wild card spot at this point?
They just got to beat them when they play them.
Do they even play them?
In like August, September.
They play the Cubs in a week, right? Yeah.
Down the stretch, they'll play more divisional opponents. So, can they catch them? I don't think so. I think
They got to stay close.
Yeah, they just stay relevant in the wild card. I think that's the best they can hope for. Maybe they can catch one of them, but they're not going to catch both.
You just got to stay close. Just stay in hunt.
So what is close though? 3.
Be within 3 with a month to go.
And you're talking of first place, or are you talking of a wild card spot?
Of first place in the division.
So they're 6.5 as we are sitting here right now. That's fine.
Yeah. Yep. Be within 3 with a month to go.
We talked about this last week a little bit. Why are the Brewers any good? Does anybody have a concrete answer? Like, name me somebody on the Brewers that is the reason why they are doing what they're doing.
They're a team. They play for each other.
They had that one guy in the All-Star game that made 5 career starts, and they put him in there anyway, whatever his name is.
Wozniacki or something like that?
Yeah. I mean,
good.
Good Polish name.
He throws it a million miles an hour.
Yeah, W.
Yeah. S-K-I.
All right, so they're 6.5 back right now in the division. Are they buyers? Are they sellers? Are they what they usually are, water treaders, and we're not going to do anything?
Well, they're buyers.
They got to be buyers.
They're buyers. You got to buy. You got too many prospects. You buy now, but you make sure you buy the right guy. You go get the right guy who fits in the clubhouse.
What does that right guy do? Is he a pitcher? Is he an outfielder? He's certainly not a shortstop. I think they have enough of those.
No, you got plenty of starters, so I think you need a reliever. You got to start there. You got to bolster the bullpen because your starters nowadays only go 5 innings. So you've got to bolster the bullpen, and then you need either an outfielder or a first baseman, somebody who can hit. Preferably a left-handed bat that can actually hit home runs in a home run-friendly park.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why don't they ever go for the outfielder that can hit?
I don't know.
You know,
Maybe Griffey.
Yeah. Is that it? Do they just have, a bunch of scar tissue, we'll call it, from having Adam Dunn and Ken Griffey Jr.
Maybe.
Losing too many 10-8 games? Is that what this is? Because they don't go for those guys anymore.
They don't. I mean, they went for Griffey. They went all in, and he had injury history, and it is what it is. They haven't really gone after anybody since then.
No. Can they just, and that's it, can they just go after a guy, even if it's not real? Can you put a rumor out there?
Do you think, what about Suarez? I mean, he's available. I mean, it sounds like they got a lot of teams in the market for him. Do you think the Reds?
Well, then you got Schwarber who said he wants to come back, but that won't be until next year.
Right. How old is Schwarber now?
Yeah, he's old.
Old? Baseball terms old? Mid-30s?
Played around here, played for the Flames.
Cincy Flames, shout out.
Shout out.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Suarez thing would be great, right? I mean, everybody loved him. He loved it here.
You would think so.
It's the definition of a rental, too. So what they talked about, right? They don't want to mortgage the future by overpaying for the present, right?
Right.
So what is that? Is trading 2 top prospects for Suarez, is that overpaying?
I think from where they're at right now, yeah. They're buyers, and they're going to make some moves, but it's not going to be a huge splash. They're going to probably make a move for a bullpen guy. Who knows? Maybe some utility bat, something like that. But I think they're just staying with the plan. Give it 2 or 3 more years until they're competing for the division title, where they have a legitimate shot of making a deep run in the playoffs. And I could see him making a big splash at that point. Yeah, but not this year. They're
Ellie-
going to keep doing what they've been doing the last few years.
Well, it's funny you put it that way too. Ellie's under team control, whatever you want to make that out to be, until 2029, right? So he's around.
Exactly.
They're not going to trade him next year or the year after. I mean, there's no reason.
Ellie ain't going anywhere. He's a moneymaker.
Eventually, he probably will.
Yeah.
He might be the first $1 billion man by the time we get there. That's neither here nor there. That's 2029 problems,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, so your point is they got Ellie under team control, young pitchers under team control. You're thinking 2 years from now is when they really want to go buy big,
Yeah,
like what we want them to do.
They'll mortgage, they'll sell off, trade some of their major prospects, whoever it happens to be, in a few years when they think they have a chance at winning it all.
Yeah.
And like that would be great. So I think people are going to be a little bit frustrated, like, oh, they didn't go get X, Y, or Z, a big bat, this guy or that guy, but like they've got a plan for the long view, and that is not making a huge.
Why isn't it this year though? Who scares you?
Who scares me?
Who scares you to go into the World Series? Who scares you in the NL?
The Dodgers.
You're gonna find out this
We're
weekend
gonna find
without
out
Hunter
this
Green.
week. Yeah.
Without Hunter Green, you're gonna find out. So
And
I think this series determines everything. If they go out and win 2 of 3 or sweep the Dodgers, I think they actually make a bigger splash than if they go 1 and 2 or get swept. If they hammer the Dodgers, I think they go out and you guys will be surprised.
Okay.
well, it's funny because I would think the team that you don't want to, that you're afraid of, is the Dodgers, and then you look at the standings and 59 and 41 as we speak right now. They're not even making distance from the other NL West teams.
Their pitching doesn't really scare you at this point.
It's really expensive pitching. It should.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Why? What's? Are they just underachievers? And I know that's weird for a team that's 18 games above.
I don't know. Arm fatigue? Who knows?
Because they pitch 6 innings instead of 5.
Right?
There's a grievance I can air. Nobody pitches long enough anymore, says the guy that's not an athlete. All right,
Lodolo threw a complete game last week.
which I never thought we'd see again. No, which I was very happy to see. So it's nice they're around. We'll see. And I think the consensus is correct. I think they're gonna be buyers, just not what we determine we want them to be as buyers. We want them to go make a splashy move. They're not gonna do it. But Austin Hayes wasn't a splashy move really in the
He
offseason.
was pretty good.
Yeah, he's worked out okay.
Trevino.
absolutely.
Trevino's been manageable.
Yeah. Manageable. That gets me excited. Get your playoff tickets now. We
He
have
was hot when you needed him. And
we have
now
a
he's
manageable
cooled off.
backup catcher. Woo! Man, I'm
good.
excited.
Yeah.
You know what's really exciting? Oh, yeah. go.
As far as Austin Hayes goes, like that catch he made Saturday night, and then the fist pump that he gave, like that was exciting. Like I really liked seeing that, and that makes me really excited for the second half of the season, and interested in what they're going to
Well,
do.
they're young and they're playing for each other now,
Right,
which is probably
right.
the Tito effect.
Yeah, yeah.
They're actually playing like for each other versus just playing for individual stats.
Right. Yeah, and they had 3 consecutive base hits that went the other way, which was
Yeah.
pretty mind-blowing. So yeah, it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah, Tito had that BP session after the All-Star game. You guys hear about this? Where
did.
basically it was a game you had to go the other way.
Yeah.
Everybody took part in it.
Old school Indian ball.
There you go.
Well, you can't say Indian anymore, of course. But let's go up to Cleveland for the next thing we're going to talk about here. Speaking of the artists formerly known as the Indians, the Guardians, but their neighbors up there on the lake, the Cleveland Browns. they keep on browning, don't they? So this week they released another alternate uniform. We love talking about uniforms here, especially the really, really bad ones, and I think this qualifies. So if anybody missed this, basically they took their brown jerseys. I think they took white out of it, so it's just brown and orange. Fine, this has been done before. Took the pants that were white, and they are now brown with orange. And if that wasn't enough brown for you, they went ahead and made the helmet brown. The Alpha Dog.
Alpha Dog.
Which, if you saw the hype video, I'm very much against most hype videos. You guys can have your own opinions on it.
Didn't the guy fall in the lake?
Well, that was different. Well, yeah, that was fun
There's
too.
There's so many legs to this story.
Yeah, we wanted to give this the appropriate amount of time and attention here tonight. So the first part is the reveal. Browns players, I think Myles Garrett just standing in mud because they're tough, because they're playing in mud, because they're in Cleveland. And all of a sudden the mud just starts to chip off them and revealing under a brown surface.
Brown.
Brown.
More brown.
From head to toe.
Glad I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And they call it the Alpha Dog.
Alpha
presented by, anybody catch this?
Chewy.
Better.
Well,
The
that would make
Alpha
sense,
Dog
too.
all brown uniforms are presented by Dude Wipes.
Dude wipes.
Okay.
So either they just are that tone deaf, or they just went all in on this totally looking like a brown piece of you know what.
I like the little tagline on their website. You had all the pictures of the players wearing these new Alpha Dog unis, and then in between there's a little banner ad for Dude Wipes that says "We love your Browns."
Okay.
Yeah.
Creative.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
creative.
I mean,
You work with what you got.
And I mean, I don't hate them that much, but the fact that they're the Browns makes it ridiculous.
No, you hate them. You have to hate them.
Why? They suck.
So wait, you're just saying because they suck that it
Yeah,
fits
who cares?
perfectly
If
into
they were
the
really good, that'd probably be a cool reveal. But
Yeah,
they're
right,
terrible
right.
every year.
Exactly.
Who cares?
If they were like Chiefs level right now or something,
Well,
then a reveal like that might.
They've done this
make
before,
me
right?
excited.
Yeah, this is
It was similar to
Yeah.
what they did.
Yeah.
This is,
So right.
color rush.
The color rush. So this one I really liked. The brown jerseys, brown pants, but they had orange stripes on them, and then they even they put that striping in the end zone. And I thought this is a really cool look that I think that they should keep. And I mean they didn't. They kind of brought it back, but now it's just orange numbers on brown jerseys. There's no orange on the pants anymore. The brown helmets are weird, you know, and you know, again, I thought it just doesn't land just because it's the Browns. That's all I'm saying.
They're not any good, so what's there to get excited about? It's not
Right.
like when the Bengals revealed their whites, it's like, whoa, okay. We
Yeah.
got a good team. We're going into new uniforms. This could be good.
Absolutely.
They've had the brown helmet as their primary logo since probably the beginning, right? And they don't really have another one except for maybe the dog face, which I think is actually kind of cool. They never use that. And then they have the elf guy.
The elf's awesome.
He is awesome.
One of
And
the best logos in football.
yeah, it is. And they never use it. I'm not saying put the elf necessarily on the side of the helmet, but you could.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, do something.
Yeah. Or do it for like a Christmas thing for
You mean something on the side of the helmet?
Yeah.
do something like I don't know.
Yeah, that would be different.
Yeah.
Change their name.
Might as well.
Yeah, right.
Maybe we'll get to the point
A
where
rebrand when they're good again.
Right. Yeah, could bring it. They become the Browns again when they're relevant.
no, we've tackled the Redskins, we've tackled the Indians. We should go after just the poorly named teams next. Just poorly named, just
Sure.
ones that don't. Yeah, okay. And the Browns are at the top of that list.
Browns are
Call them the Elves.
yeah. The dogs.
The Dogs, honestly, DAWGS is
they have
cool,
it all
right?
going on.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Patrick,
What is
yeah,
this thing I'm
explain
I'm
this.
showing here?
Those who are watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
what
So
is
Eric
this?
I
already
splashed
mentioned the
already. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric mentioned the hype video, in which there's like these raindrops falling into the dirt becomes mud, it crawls up the players, and then what you can see there are like the three players caked in the mud, which reminded me of this particular character from a movie. If anybody's out there watching right now live, and you know what that is, put it in the chat. I'm interested to see if anybody knows what that is, because that's what it reminded me of.
So you're going to tell us what that is later then? You're going to give people a chance to
Yeah, let's
Okay.
see if can I give out a Cook's hat if anybody gets it right?
go for it.
Yeah.
That sounds
Anybody
good.
that gets it right,
Somebody can find that.
if you can find it, you'll get a free Cook's hat when you come into the store.
What is
Yeah.
that thing?
But yeah, so now I was pushing for this podcast for quite a while, a few years, mainly because I wanted to see if anybody out there got the random references, obscure references that I would always throw out to these guys that always landed flat. So
Still do.
this is my obscure reference. Please, somebody out there comment and
Flat.
let me know that you're on the same page as me.
Or you could know it and not comment, and then Patrick's going to feel even worse.
No. There's free Cook's hats on the line. Nobody's going to not comment if they know it.
Okay. Or somebody, well, we'll reveal it, because otherwise I was going to say, because I am curious.
We can get them a nice
Anybody
brown
on there
Cook's
yet?
hat.
A brown Cook's hat, yes.
Brown on brown. That's the look, apparently. No, they had a whiteout series, too. They had, and this wasn't bad. I thought this was good. They had a white helmet, white jersey, white pants. Now, in the slide, for those of you watching, you can see that there's also a picture of a white helmet with the Browns helmet on the side of it.
That was awesome.
Was that done? That was not done. All right,
It
good.
should have been.
No, it should
That
have
was
been.
one of the funniest things I ever saw. When that came out, it was a meme on Instagram. Browns announced their 2022 white helmet, and that was the picture. I'm like, that's
So
perfect.
it's a white helmet with the Browns' primary orange helmet on it.
Yes.
And then what you should do now is on that orange helmet, put a small little Browns
Yes.
helmet.
Yeah, there we
and
go.
then just start the whole process
Now
over again.
we're
Let's
cooking.
Russian doll this. And then we'll, like the players lining up like across from them are like looking in to see if they can see where it ends. And then by the time they do,
then-
the play's behind them.
That's right. Yeah, it might just work.
Okay.
But yeah, those white ones, even the white ones, like they went back to a white helmet, which was what they actually wore in 1946. But even then, it just seemed so like contrived. Like it's like, oh, the Bengals did a white helmet, we should do a white helmet. Let's hurry up and do something. So even though that one looks even better than the brown, it's still the Browns, and it still just it just kind of fell flat for me.
Have they ever done a brownout? Is it?
I think
do they call it a brownout?
They might have
Is
to
it-
now.
I did look up a couple synonyms.
Oh,
When-
okay.
When you did show that the whiteout, I had to look up like brownout type things and like synonyms for like something like skid mark. It's kind of
Skid mark game.
middle school humor.
You just wanted to say skid mark, didn't you?
So you like
Stool-
skid mark, you're going to do brown, orange,
You
brown,
could.
orange.
I mean, there's stool stain or Hershey Highway.
The Hershey
You could have
Highway.
a-
Oh,
Presented by Hershey
presented by
chocolate.
Hershey.
fear the
All right.
Hershey Highway.
That's the middle school.
Gosh, can you imagine? So being in Cleveland, and somebody else mentioned this too. They did a reveal. I don't know why this was a thing. They did a big inflatable helmet reveal, right? Like on the lake or something, where they pull a
Yes.
tarp off and they invite a couple of members of the media on that little dock they had, which was probably like 10 by 10.
Yes.
And then the dude, is trying to take video of this and falls backwards in the lake. Nothing they do can go right. Like literally, Deshaun Watson, no. This reveal, no. Every reveal they've ever done, no. I mean,
Draft a quarterback and then draft a quarterback right after him.
Yeah.
honestly, I don't mind that because they are so bad at quarterbacking. Yeah, that's not a word, but I made it one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might as well just throw them at the wall and see if one of them sticks.
There you go.
They
Sure,
should
yeah.
spend if
spaghetti
Gabriel and
theory.
Shador don't work, they should spend their next 4 draft
Don't
picks
get them
on
wide
quarterbacks.
receivers though. You definitely don't want those. You don't want a Chase or a Higgins sitting there helping them.
No, this is gonna
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
no, it's fine. Pay Myles Garrett a bunch
Yeah,
of money
Myles
to,
Garrett makes all that money. He's shredded. Looks like Shredder, but
and people make fun of the
catch
Bengals
some
front
catches.
office for just they paid Burrow and Chase and Higgins. Well, that's 3 guys. They paid Myles Garrett got paid and that's it. Well,
Yeah.
I guess Deshaun Watson.
Sean
Yeah,
Watson
I guess he
earning
got-
all
yeah.
the money.
He's still in the quarterback room. That is fantastic. You know what else is fantastic? We've been waiting for this for a long time. Happy Gilmore 2 came out.
Oh yeah.
That was your homework assignment, all 3 of you, to watch
Yes.
Happy Gilmore 2 over the weekend on Netflix. I hope you did it. I think you did. So, all
I
right.
had
So,
an assignment.
so the first thing that jumps out to me is everybody's, oh, this movie was terrible. What did you want it to be?
yeah, that's what it was gonna be. It was never gonna be the first one, and it was gonna be just like, hey, shot after shot of your childhood coming right at you, and that's what it was.
Well, not just that, but it's not supposed to be a good movie. I don't know about you. I don't like good movies. I like entertaining
It was
movies.
never going to theater, so let's just make it something that's watchable and enjoyable. Heck, I watched it twice. My kid watched it twice. It's just one of those things that you're just going to watch because it reminds you of your childhood.
I thought they did it really well. I
loved it.
what do you
Yeah.
think?
There's
I
some
loved
things
it.
they could have
There's-
changed, but it was good.
Well-
It wasn't like the greatest thing, but it was good.
This is a minor thing for me, but I like the fact that all those cameos they had. By the way, they had like north of 70. Somebody did a count, right?
Did they?
It's stupid. Even people we didn't pick up on were in it. All the golfers were in it, right? That scene when they're all in the gold jacket room. And I'm not going to reveal too much, right? So no need for a spoiler alert at this point. But remember Happy Gilmore won the tour championship, got his gold jacket from Shooter, and they're all in there. But it's cool because they have busts of people who won the gold jacket, and they have like real golfers: Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods. And showing Adam Sandler's, and he says it looks like SpongeBob. You have all those golfers in there.
I didn't understand the SpongeBob. I didn't think it looked like SpongeBob.
No.
He just had buck teeth.
He had buck teeth, but
the bust head, but
that's genius too, because of all the bad like statues and busts that have been coming out, like the Dwayne Wade statue in Miami. Look that up in your free time.
Yeah.
the Ronaldo bust in the airport in
Oh man,
Portugal.
yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I thought it was
Yeah.
genius, but I like that it's like it kind of brings in Happy Gilmore into real golf,
Yeah.
like that he played with real golfers, and this is somewhat of a spoiler, but Will Zalatoris is a professional golfer. It makes a cameo. More than that, though, if you remember, he was. People say he looks like the caddy from the first one. They put him in that as the caddy, and have Happy and him playing in a PG
I wasn't
Tour
sure
event.
if that was the actual guy grown up or no, but that's a golfer Okay,
Yeah.
I get the joke now.
Yeah, a non-golf
thanks.
fan. But for the non-golf fan, it's yeah, that requires some explanation. But long story short, yeah, he is a real golfer, and he looks just like the caddy in the first one.
Oh, that's
and
fantastic.
Happy asked him to be his caddy. He's like, no, I'm actually playing with you today. And he's so resentful of his success and like choking him out on the first tee back then that like he's like muttering under his breath. And Happy at one point hits a shot and a snake comes out of the grass and lands on him and he freaks out. I don't know. And then Scotty Scheffler, who wants to talk about how great he was?
Scotty's great. Scotty, he nailed it. His little shuffler. Nope, can't do that. Sorry.
Yeah, tries to steal the Shooter McGavin. Shooter!
Yeah. Getting arrested is great.
Yeah, guys, I've been through this before. And then
all
at one
great.
point he's in jail and he asks, what's on the menu for tomorrow? Oh, chicken fingers? Oh, I think I'll stay another day. Yeah. I mean, the amount of pros, even to have Jack Nicklaus in it, that was cool. We didn't say much. But actually, I thought
When he ordered a half lemonade, half sweet tea, oh, an Arnold Palmer? No, Jack Nicklaus.
yeah, but I get that a lot. Yeah,
Travis
Travis,
Kelce was great.
he was pretty good.
good.
Yeah, Travis Kelce was good.
Do you know who the waiter was?
Bad Bunny?
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know if you knew who that was. I know you.
I don't really know who that is, but I know he's a person. He's real.
Yep.
He's a musician.
He's a wrestler, too.
Right?
Yeah, he wrestled.
Like one time?
Yeah, well, it was big time.
Okay. All right.
Came out with a shopping cart. Yep, it was awesome.
Oh, good. Well, I'm
Good.
glad.
He's well, that's a heck of a career he's got going on.
All these people that are in that room, though, I don't. It's wrestling. I'm just pivoting off of that. I don't care. No, but you had that. You had all those people from the original coming back. Vern Lundquist. I'm glad he was in it, even though I'm glad they got him in it because you can tell his health might be going a little bit, and his voice definitely is.
Was that Post Malone?
Yeah, Post Malone was in it.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, the only one that didn't land for me was Eminem.
I didn't mind Eminem. I didn't like the guy who ran Maxi.
Oh yeah, who
He was
was
terrible.
that?
I didn't like the character. I didn't like who the actor was. They could have done something.
I did laugh out loud though when
you laughed loud?
when he did the breathalyzer thing, at the Maxi, and then it said fart detected.
So I don't know if you
That was
noticed
just
when
dumb,
when he's in with the shopping cart at the grocery store and Happy puts him in the lobster tank.
Yeah.
If you look at his cart, it's all onions and it's all onions and garlic.
That's why you watch it
okay.
twice. No, I don't think you
Okay.
picked up on that.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it again. Yeah.
No, it's an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
All right?
Right.
Like, I don't know what people want. And honestly, there are different levels of Adam Sandler movies. You guys haven't seen the other ones, like the adult Adam Sandler version, like movies, like Just Go With It's a good one. Blended, that's a good one. Yeah, I know you're giving me a face, but that's like watch with your wife movie. And I guess you guys don't do that. But I watch movies with my wife, and that's what we watch.
Well, okay.
Yeah, and they're good though. Like he actually is not just slapstick, getting hit in the private area, falling down.
right.
That's not all.
He
Adam
was
Sandler.
good in the Bryson and Adam Sandler trying to break 50 on YouTube. That was a great little thing after Happy Gilmore came out. He was great in that too. He was very authentic. He'd be like, Bryson, where do you want me to hit this? Okay, I'll hit it. And then he walks up to one hole. He's like, I got it, Bryson. You sit in the cart and goes and drains a 25-footer. It's really good.
I thought they nailed it. I mean, it's like it was made for fans of Happy Gilmore. I mean, that's what.
Isn't
that's
that
perfect? That's what you want, right?
That's
If
what
you're-
all those guys that were in the movie for. They liked the first one. I think
love-
even Jack Nicklaus liked the first one. You know,
Exactly.
DeChambeau, Koepka,
Yes.
Rory. Which, sorry, when they're toughening up. Here's another scene that if you haven't seen it, you need to go watch. When they're getting in the batting cage, like how Happy Gilmore used to toughen up by getting hit by baseballs. All the pro tour guys are getting hit in different areas. And then Rory takes one right in the chest. Flies backwards, and he kind of makes fun of himself for being the smaller runt of the big four golfers, and then honestly, Maxi it is called Maxi, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of the live, which I thought was a fun little angle. Like they're trying to save golf, but even like the live players are trying to save golf from this Maxi, which is like live, but even more ridiculous. I don't know. It's slapstick. It's funny.
Speaking of the Maxi, the guy who should have been running Maxi was the kid that got hit in the chest in the batting cage in the first one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he should have been the Maxi guy.
You know, somebody brought up too the original caddy, the homeless caddy.
Yeah.
That was only wearing one shoe.
That guy's probably dead.
I don't think he is. In fact, he does work for Adam Sandler. So I read this. Like I don't know what, so you can fact check me, but apparently he's one of, Sandler keeps all his dudes close.
Yeah.
It's always the same guys in all these movies. And we'll get to more of Adam in a second here, but I do want to ask, this was a sequel. Probably not the answer to this next question, but I'm going to go down the list here. I'm going to start with Ryan. The best sequel ever made, because they say sequels are usually not as good as the original, fall flat on their face. That's not always the case. as evidenced by your choice. Your favorite?
Top Gun 2, Maverick.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's fantastic. I think it's better than the first
It's
one.
watchable every time it comes on.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good movie, right? One when you've seen it, but you still
sucked
can't
into it.
not watch it.
Loud Jets.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta
All day,
watch
every
it
day.
when it comes on.
Loud jets. Is that like
Yeah,
your
just
white
loud.
noise machine when
Be
you
loud.
sleep?
Yep.
Loud jets.
Yeah, just loud.
All right.
Turn on surround sound, crank it up.
That's not a bad choice. I'm going to go with Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. Because I don't know why they still make Batman movies. You did the right three.
Was that not the third one?
That was the second one. Dark Knight Rises was the third one.
Yeah.
So, but that was good too.
Yeah.
Don't do more Batman movies. I know we have to do it. We have to do Spider-Man. We have to do this. We have to do that. Don't do it. You hit the pinnacle with Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Can we go back to one more thing from Happy Gilmore? Speaking of the Dark Knight, when Shooter's coming out of the insane asylum doing the Joker thing.
Is that what he was doing? I thought he was
Yeah.
doing the Shawshank.
I think he was doing Joker.
I was reminded of Shawshank.
I was
Yeah,
reminded
guys,
of Joker. I
okay.
thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, all right.
Mine would be
both.
Home Alone 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Home Alone 2. It's first one's good, the second one's better. Sorry, you can argue with a wall.
I'm not going to argue with a wall. I actually agree with that. And it is a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas
That's
movie.
that's another debate for another day.
Yeah.
What's a Christmas movie or not? But Patrick, what's your choice?
T2. I mean, what else can you say? Like, the first one was, meh. I mean, it's really not even worth watching.
seen
But
it.
I
Terminator
haven't
2,
either.
you
Never seen it.
No.
Terminator 2.
No, and that's why you can't just say T2. You have to say the full name of the movie. He didn't just say HA2. Home Alone 2. You got to say the whole.
T2. You knew what I was talking about, though, right?
I knew because I knew what your answer was before the show, but if you just said T2, I wouldn't know what it was.
Did anybody reply to my obscure reference from earlier yet, Ryan?
No, but I did get somebody say that the best sequel is Aliens.
Ooh.
Troy Sparks goes with Aliens.
Yeah,
Okay,
never seen the
that's a
full
good one.
allotment of Aliens. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I shout out our producer, Casey? He mentioned before the show Empire Strikes Back. And I know you kind of get lost in the Star Wars world, like what came after what or whatever. But I mean, think about when that came out and people like that Luke, I am your father moment. That was like one of the biggest jaw-dropping, holy cow, that really just happened moments. And that was in the second one. So that's another good one.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I do think there are some rare instances where the sequel is better. Not a lot, though. A lot of them
few.
really bad.
Not happy.
Like
Gilmore
Hangover
2.
2. That was bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Those didn't. Yeah.
3
Those
was okay, but
sequels
2
didn't.
was really bad. And Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, don't even get me started. That was terrible. At least I think it was. Don't come at me on that one. So Adam Sandler, we were talking about him, and we're lucky here at Koch's. We have, if you want to call them celebrities, come in from time to time.
We can keep going.
Yeah. So anyway,
up?
we,
We're having technical difficulties.
no kidding.
Camera died.
Oh. Are we still recording now?
We're,
Hold on,
our
camera
audio is live.
Oh, audio is fine.
Yeah.
Well, nobody wants to see us anyway, so we just keep talking. So,
Graphics are up too, so you can still put.
okay.
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 Got it.
cool.
Well, that's good, because that's part of the next part. That's
All right,
the
good. Well, yeah, let's go to the
important
graphics. So we're lucky. We have a lot of people come in from time to time that you would call famous. Not always, but a couple years ago we had, well, let me just tell you the story. The picture's up there for those of you that can see, and it's Adam Sandler and us with him a few years ago. Jason was off that day. Anyway, so Adam came in, but he didn't introduce himself. Hi, I'm Adam Sandler. It was a lot funnier. We were, doing work, which we not always, but sometimes do, and I just remember hearing this loud New Yorker, like just, oh my God, look at all these jerseys. Look at all this, amazing. Look at this place. Holy cow. I'm like, will this guy just tone it down? He was so over the top loud, and then I look over and it's Adam Sandler. I guess he was here. I forget what he was here for, but
He did a show the night before.
oh yeah, that's right. He was touring. That's right. So
Yeah.
yeah, he came in with his entourage, which is funny. His entourage is made up of some of the guys that you would recognize from his movies.
It was like just one other guy. Yeah.
It was 2 guys, and one of the guys was
He was in Happy
Lazy Eye.
Gilmore too. Yes.
He was in-
and
yeah.
he made an appearance in.
Yep.
Yeah, he was at the
was
insane
absolutely-
asylum that Shooter McGavin was in. Anyway, so he's
That
just
was the
his
first
dude.
guy that I saw walk in.
Yeah.
And I recognized him immediately, and and that was just like, man, like I just felt this like energy shoot from my head down to, and it was like
toes?
No,
shock.
Your toes?
Yeah, my toes.
Okay.
You didn't
And,
say
no, like
toes.
seriously, and it was like, you got real life, and then you got what you watch on television. It was like in an instant, like both of those worlds collided, and it was just such a shock. And he's like, yeah, like kind of had an over-the-top reaction, like Eric said. And then he turns to me, he's like, is this like a chain or is like the only one? And I'm just, Adam Sandler's talking to me. It's the only one. And then, yeah, it was.
He was
incredible.
It was incredible. He was such a nice guy. Like, he was just so down to earth, talking about. It was right after the Bengals lost the AFC Championship game to the Chiefs back in 2023.
Yeah,
it was like a week
next
after.
week.
Yeah, and he was like, "You guys got host." And he was just talking football. And by the way, this is unsolicited. We're not going up to him and saying, Mr. Sandler, what'd you think of this or that? We're actually trying not to bug him. We try not to bug these people.
Oh, for you guys out there, he is a Bearcats fan now. He bought a Bearcats hoodie.
We might have given him that, which is ironic. So we gave him a Bearcat sweatshirt because he just went up and hooped up in Clifton against some guys up there. And I'm like, let's give him a sweatshirt. And then it hit me after he left that he is the highest grossing former Saturday Night Live actor of all time. Like, he's made more than $500 million.
He just signed that $250 million deal with Netflix.
And that was before that. He was already like $500 million man when he came in, and I gave him a free hoodie that like cost $55.
He looks homeless.
He does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does not care what he looks like. Love it. I mean, and that's what they say about truly rich people. They don't dress up. They don't try to act. Like, if you see somebody that looks like they're trying to be rich, they probably aren't. And Adam Sandler's
that's
that.
the other thing. When he was golfing with Bryson, Bryson's like, where are those shoes? He's like, oh, these are my Steph Curry's. Just got done hooping. And go play golf.
I'll never forget. He said to me that it was the best selection of left-handed gloves he's ever seen. I guess he's a lefty. I don't know. It was. Well, that was pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
It was middle of January. Nobody was in, which helped too. I mean, we nerded out enough. We didn't need a bunch of people in here nerding out.
If the Bengals were going to the Super Bowl that year, there's no way he would have walked into a busy store.
I don't think so.
He went to Starbucks after he left here, which is, also a gamble.
There's some crowd. Yeah, there's some people there.
No, his guy, and I wish I knew the guy's name. He is an actor, but he said that when they go to these cities, they like to walk around and see the town. They don't
want to be people.
Yeah, they don't want to run away
have
from
a life.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to run away from interaction.
And that like when I see somebody of note like that, it's like not at that level. Some of the local athletes and things. I try not to geek out and, because they want to be people. Mm-hmm. But, like, at the same time, like, that was Adam Sandler. So I'm glad, Eric, you said, like, hey, can we get a picture taken? So as soon as you said that, like, I just jumped in behind all three of you there. It was. And I got to show him the costume from Halloween that I wore the year before. Wearing my Mr. Larson outfit.
Yeah, but I was Gilmore.
Yeah, you put on the jersey, so we did a little posing there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun.
It's great that you're wearing the guns don't kill people, I kill people.
Yeah, had to wear that in honor of Mr. Larson. Happy Gilmore too.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Hey, I want to do a trivia question quick too about movies. The highest grossing sequel of all time.
T2.
Toy Story 2.
I know it, so I can't guess. Right?
Avatar.
I'm going with.
I mean Terminator.
Top Gun 2.
Top Gun 2 Maverick. Okay, the answer is.
Is it adjusted for inflation?
Let's put it up here. It doesn't have to be because it came out in 2019. Now this is tricky, right?
Is it adjusted for inflation?
Oh, it's probably the second.
Avengers. It's actually the fourth. So this might be a dumb trivia question because
that's a continuation. That's not a sequel. That's a continuation of the movie before.
A sequel it might not have to be the second one. It might be the third or the fourth. And if that's the case, then I want to give a shout out to the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That was a good one too. That's kind of a cop out, right? It was the fourth Avenger movie.
No, that's not a sequel.
I mean, it made $3 billion, so
that's a continuation. They chopped it up. That's saying like Wicked and then Wicked 2. Wicked 2 is just a continuation of Wicked 1.
Well, plus they threw Captain America's in the middle. I can't follow the Marvel universe. Like, talk about keeping them straight.
Don't ask me to drop a Wicked reference again either.
I'm not. Did you just do that? I didn't even hear that.
I've never seen it, but I just know that it's a continuation of the first one because people were upset but happy that they got to see another one.
I don't know. Mission Impossible just did that too. The 7th and 8th.
I don't like that. Just show me the whole movie.
Harry Potter did that. Didn't they break one of the books into 2 movies? And now they're doing a series of all the books again. Isn't that what they're doing?
You have to ask a pothead.
Yeah.
I'm not a pothead.
I'm neither am I.
Okay. Not a knock. I just have never seen them.
No, right. Yeah.
Hey, speaking of
Couldn't get into 'em.
with, knocking things and people airing of grievances, let's do it.
All
Ryan,
right.
what's really funny about this is the time of the show where we usually complain about things, and this is the time to do it. Ryan, you were very quiet last week airing grievances, but you have some now, don't you?
Okay.
You can just have the whole segment here. Go for it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This started out as I was going to air a grievance and how it bothered me, right? How the situation bothered me. I'm going to show a couple quick signs here. Here's a picture of a Wendy's sign that says, "Try our pretzel bacon cheeseburger." Okay, that was probably a high school kid. Probably a high school kid, right? Whatever.
Maybe they
Okay,
ran
that's
out
what-
of letters.
They might have run out of letters. That's what this is where this comes up from. Okay. Burger King, they have signature lemonades, and they spelled lemonades wrong. So I'm sitting there, I'm driving down the road, and I see this, and I'm like, that's spelled wrong. All right. Like, how did somebody not, like, spell check this?
Lemonade, like it's an aid, like it's a fundraiser
So
for lemons.
It's not a horrible thing, right?
Or Don Lemon
So-
didn't he get fired from CNN or something? There you go.
Oh,
It could have
yeah.
been that. You don't know.
But then I'm like, that's kind of a genius, like, marketing play. If, like, Burger King was telling places to spell stuff wrong, they should do it. Because I paid more attention to this sign.
Did you stop?
I didn't. I was on
Then it
red
didn't
light.
work.
It didn't work. But I've been thinking about the fact that this was spelled wrong, and now I'm like wondering, like, maybe these like lemonades are legit. I mean, they could be amazing. And so it did kind of work. And if Burger King's listening right now, like, I mean,
They're
Did
not.
you try their
if they're
lemonade
marketing-
after you saw
I
it?
haven't tried it yet,
Yeah,
but
so
I thought
then
about
it didn't work.
And,
Helpful lemons.
you know, so I'm like, well, if this works and the marketing team likes it, they use the idea, like, it would be awesome if we could get like a legit like visit from the
Could see
king.
Oh, that's creepy. Don't do that. I don't like that guy.
Right? I mean,
No, remember the, remember
how
the
would you
commercial?
not want that guy here?
Oh, I'll tell you right now. You remember the first commercial where they brought him back years ago, and this guy just wakes up in his bed and is startled by what's lying next to him, and it's the king sitting there with a plate of
Oh, yeah.
Burger King,
Yes.
like
That's fantastic.
not saying a word, just staring
Yes.
at this guy. He's watching him
Yes.
sleep.
Yes.
The king is no. I don't like the king.
So part two to this is at the same time, there is somebody working on the car in the Burger King parking lot. Okay, why is it that anytime you go by a Burger King parking lot, there is somebody always working on a car in there? Have you guys ever seen this before? Am I the only one?
I haven't, but
I
now
have.
You have.
I'm probably going to see.
I
it
mean,
all the
are
time.
they offering like, are they servicing cars on the side? I mean, like, are they like Patrick? If you took an order from me at Burger King going through the drive-through, like, or if I were placing an order, like, why don't you ask me what I'm
Yeah,
ordering?
What would you like, sir?
I'll take a number one, and how about rotate the tires on the side? I mean, is
Okay.
this going on at
Yeah.
Burger King? I don't know. All right, that's it.
I'll
That's all
have to
I
be
got.
on the
Do
lookout
you
for
listen
that.
to yourself?
Yes, this is exactly
Okay,
where I
that's
thought this
just-
would go.
This is why you don't want inside
So
anybody's head.
We're back
especially-
to airing grievances.
No, that's fine. No, and maybe that's why Chick-fil-A is selling so many sandwiches, because they can't spell Chick-fil-A. That's your point.
There you
It's
go.
catchy.
Maybe.
To
I don't, yeah.
Or their food's just good.
Hey, mine's traffic related again, and,
Okay.
and when a lane merges from 2 to 1, they tell you, and I'm calling BS on this, that you should go up all the way to the front of the closed lane and wait to get over. That's the proper way to
Oh,
do it.
that's the.
So more or less, be the jerk, right?
They want you to be the jerk.
Speed around, even though you know that lane's closed. Go all the way up to the front and then butt in right in front of everybody else.
Okay.
That's how you should do it. I disagree.
Okay.
You just do it back further.
Just,
I don't know.
just
I'm with
merge
you.
in.
I hate
I
that.
feel like it's more polite to do it early, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's decorum. It's kind of like using a turn signal, which nobody likes to do either when you are changing lanes. That's what
I
you're
don't
supposed
know.
to do.
Now that I know it's the right way to go all the way up to the front, I think I'm going to do that.
You're such a jerk. Hey, do you have one?
Yeah, you know what? So here at the store, we've got some of these dumbbells, and they don't weigh much. This one's 3 pounds, but I find these in the middle of the floor all the time. Like, people pick them up, and we don't sell them. I mean, occasionally we do, but if you're here in the store, don't pick these up. Leave them where you're not getting any reps in. It's 3 pounds.
How do you know? Maybe that's the only time they have
Maybe-
is to work out on a lunch break. That's right. From P&G or something. You don't
You always
know.
got to take the side of
Yeah. Devil's
I'm the
advocate.
devil's advocate, Eric.
Somebody's gotta do
No,
it.
No, it's not the same people, because there's always different people, and they always end up in the middle of the floor.
So
Just,
clean up,
just yeah.
clean up after yourself, or Mr. Larson will come
Do
after you.
your reps. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to bust out. Mr.
Jason, you've been known to
Larson on you.
complain every now and then. You have anything?
I'll go off of your traffic since I'm traveling back from Gatlinburg. every major highway should be a minimum of 3 lanes all the way through.
Okay.
It's too often that you get stuck. It just screws up all the traffic when a semi truck tries to go around a semi truck. When Geraldine's in the left lane going as fast as a semi truck and won't speed up because they're afraid to pass it.
What was that name you just?
Geraldine.
Geraldine? What's
Yeah,
that? Or who's
I don't
that?
know. That's Dolly's cousin. I don't know.
Uh,
But every single major highway should be a minimum of 3 lanes
I'm okay with that one.
all the way through.
Also, there
How
should
much are
be.
Texas going to have to go?
That doesn't matter. We're just trying to alleviate
Oh,
traffic.
okay.
No, and also build at least more than
It'll be
one
worth
Buc-ee's
it.
in every state. You can't have one Buc-ee's in the state of
You only
Kentucky.
get one grievance. And you save it for next week.
Fine, you know what? I will. That's it
Yeah,
then. We're going to wrap up
that's
there.
a whole other, don't
Yeah.
get Eric started.
All right, well, that's next week. Yeah, tune
Yeah.
in for that one a lot more. So thanks for Patrick, for Jason, for Ryan. I'm Eric Cook. Thanks again to Chatterbox, and we'll see you next week.
All right, we get it.